Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Age him out. That's exactly what Canelo's trying to do to Terence Crawford. Trying to age him out. Now, for those of you Canelo lovers out there, you're probably saying Hood Champion's taking it to the stoop. I don't think so. Because when you talk about Terence Crawford and the fact that this man is just a few years away from 40. Matter of fact, that number 40 sounded pretty goddamn good to Canelo. Now let me tell you, when it comes to the most money Canelo can make, since he wants to be a billionaire, and he's well on his way, right? When it comes to the most money Canelo can make, in his career, at the time with the money that was on the table, was fighting Triple G. And right now for Canelo, the most money he can make, I don't think it's Benavidez, I think it's Crawford. I think that's the fight where Canelo can make the most money. But let's go back to that name, Triple G. Canelo learned a lesson from fighting a guy like Triple G, which was, at that time, a huge payday for Canelo. But Triple G was still in his prime. And Triple G beat Canelo's ass in that first fight. They robbed Triple G, we all know that. In that second fight, Triple G was a little bit older, but he still had a little kick in him. And Triple G beat Canelo's ass in that fight. I don't care what you say. Canelo walked him down. He showed the Mexican style. No. What he showed us is that the secret society was alive and well and in full effect. Okay? And no, Saul Canelo Alvarez is not Chavez. He's not Cesar Chavez. So stop with the bullcrap. They robbed Triple G them first two fights. And then Canelo said, damn, man was a little bit older and he's still out here giving me the business. Then they aged Triple G out. Triple G was trying to get back in that fight with Canelo. Canelo just didn't pay him no attention. And finally, when Triple G developed arthritis, plantar fascia, TMJ, had migraines, chronic obstructive sleep apnea, erectile dysfunction, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, had to itch. That's when Canelo said, hey, no one can beat me. No one can beat me. And he fought Triple G. And he beat Triple G, of course. But Triple G was aged out. Canelo learned from the first two fights, if I'm going to fight an elite fighter, irregardless of weight class, and they have a pulse, I better leave him alone. That's why Canelo won't fight Naoya Inoue right now. Because Naoya Inoue has a pulse. And that's a fight Canelo should win. But Canelo doesn't have the cojones to get in there and fight an elite fighter with a pulse. Now calm down, Terence Crawford. Canelo looking at Terence Crawford and he's going to tell the world, hey, it's a win-win for him. For me, what do I win? I beat him, he's small. I lose, he get everything. It's not good. I'm Cesar Chavez. Fuck out of here with that, Canelo. Fight Terence Crawford. Stop trying to age the man out. And that's why I truly believe Canelo really doesn't want to fight him. Bud Crawford is elite. Bud Crawford is still in his prime, although he's up there in age. And Canelo doesn't want to go through what he went through in Triple G 1 and 2. He doesn't want to deal with that Gennady unit. Matter of fact, I'm sure he don't like 50 cents because that G unit, he dealt with the G unit, the Triple G's, Gangster. So Terence Crawford needs to understand what's going on because him sitting around here I don't know if Terence Crawford waiting for the Canelo fight. I don't know what he's doing with these Louis Vuitton belts and weird ass clothes he's wearing. All I know is this. He needs to stay active and get busy and keep stacking up his dough while he can. Anyone Terence Crawford fights, I would think he'd make at least $10 million, but he ain't making the 20, 30. I mean, like, not everybody can do that. But for what Crawford's trying to do, look, you just have to settle for that. What was the name of that platform? Something, I forgot the name of that platform. BLK Prime or something. Anyway, that $10 million that you made for BLK Prime, if that's true, I mean, that's kind of what you got to settle for until you can land a big name, because nobody really seemed to be interested in Terence Crawford except Boots. And Crawford's not interested in him. But it's kind of ridiculous to see. You would think, I understand everybody wants money. I understand the norm today is trying to protect these O's. Only one who seems to have the balls to go out there and risk his record is Ryan Garcia. Say what you want about him. He's kind of jokey, cartoonish. Ryan Garcia, at this point in time in his career, he just doesn't seem to give a shit. But Canelo, Saul, Alvarez, and Chavez, he don't want to mess around. So he's going to age Crawford out. I bet you if Canelo's still fighting, and if Crawford's still around, matter of fact, maybe when Crawford retires, Canelo will call him out. He'll probably say, yeah, Terence Crawford was afraid that he would retire. I would fight him, yes. He retired. So it's not my fault. He was afraid of me. He must wait. Nah, Canelo. Hold your horse and stop taking to the stupid. Give Terence Crawford a fight. People talk about Crawford hasn't earned it. He didn't fight in 154. He didn't fight in 160. He's supposed to just go all the way up to 168 and fight Canelo. There's no how that works. Hey, yo, McNicholas. When it comes to big fights, things happen. First time for me, when I saw it, was probably that De La Hoya Pacquiao. Like that was like a dream fight, right? It's like there's no way in the world they can bridge that weight gap. Impossible. But they made that fight happen. Crossover fights. Ain't nobody MMA fighter fight no boxer. They already know it's gonna happen. Somehow, they made that damn Conor McGregor Mayweather fight, didn't they? Because of the money. And when you look at what I think is on the table, especially, I know people hear me talk about a lot. If them Saudis get involved, I just think it'll be hard for Canelo to say no to fighting Mr. Omaha, Nebraska, Terence Bud Crawford. I just think it'd be hard for them to say no. But that being said, until some real money gets thrown in Canelo's face, Terence Crawford, he's going to continue being in the breeze. Maybe when he get about 46, 47, has been retired and got a little chronic obstructive sleep apnea and proptosis and got arthritis through his body and carpal tunnel and everything else, right? Enlarged heart and shit. Maybe then Canelo will take the fight. But until then, Canelo's going to keep aging Crawford out, which sucks, and we're not going to see the fight. Keep cool, I'm in the breeze.